If you click this video, you're probably curious too on what Overwatch has been cooking recently. They've already announced this stuff like 2 months ago, but now it's live 1 week early before it's officially dropped. And if you're just a chronic Overwatch hater, an estranged Overwatch player from many years ago, and you're curious on what Overwatch is cooking, this is the video for you because there is a blog article describing the entire mode called Stadium. Get ready to battle. Right now, content creators and like 5,000 playtesters are going to be playing it starting today, Monday, April 14th, but the official season releases on Tuesday, April 22nd, and that's when everybody else can play Stadium. So what you're gonna get, all the videos, all the streams are the early access, and if you weren't in, you probably are gonna have to wait till next week. But let's see what this article is so that you can get a better grasp of what this is. Okay, Overwatch. 2 teams will enter the Stadium, but only one will emerge victorious in the ultimate contest of skill, strategy, and determination. Stadium is unlike anything you've ever played in Overwatch 2, and it'll take everything you've got to come out on top. So starting this week, we'll go over what it takes to conquer the competition and claim victory. What is Stadium? Stadium is a new best of 7 multi-round way to play Overwatch 2, where 2 teams of 5v5, face off in magnificent arenas as they purchase upgraded items and powers to radically transform their heroes, all experienced through our new and optional third-person camera. So here's a little infographic to give you a short summary of what Stadium entails. 5v5, role queue only. You play to earn Stadium cash. You use that cash to buy items in the armory. You can modify your hero with powers, which also costs Stadium cash. It's best of 7, like we said. You compete in 3 different game modes. It's control, push, and flashpoint. Wait, what is that? I don't even know what that symbol is. Oh god. It's ranked only, and you earn rewards as you rank up, and of course an optional third-person view. At launch, Stadium will feature 17 heroes, with more being added every season. At the start of each game, you're going to choose the hero you want to play for the entire match, within a 1 tank, 2 damage, 2 support composition. Following each round, you'll first upgrade your hero with powers, which are ability-changing modifiers that can completely change how your hero is played. And then you'll spend Stadium cash, a new scoring currency used to purchase upgrades to your hero's kit in the armory. With items and powers gained throughout the entire match, you'll be in control of your uniquely built hero throughout the game. So here are the heroes available at launch, the 17 heroes. We have, for the tanks, we have D.Va, Junker Queen, Orisa, Reinhardt, and Zarya. For the damage heroes, we have Ashe, Cassidy, Genji, Mei, Reaper, and Soldier. And for the supports, we have Ana, Juno, Kiriko, Lucio, Mercy, and Moira. If you didn't hear your hero or see your hero, don't be too sad because it looks like they're going to be adding new ones. But I mean, there's 40 plus heroes in the game. There's a likelihood that you may not ever see your hero in this mode anytime soon, but you know, one can hope. Next, get your gear in the armory. So before each round, you'll have a short amount of time to equip your items and powers in the armory while planning a strategy with your team. And here is where you will spend that Stadium cash to buy items to buff your hero. But at the start of the 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 7th rounds, you'll equip powers for free. So here's what the armory looks like in the picture, but we're gonna have B-roll rolling this whole time, right? Okay, perfect. Items. Items are power-ups that can supplement a hero's weapons, abilities, or overall survivability. Items come in 3 rarities. You have the commons, which are green. You have rare in blue, and epic in purple. If you're colorblind, tough luck there. And while most can be equipped by every hero, some heroes will be exclusive for just your specific hero. At any given time, you can equip up to 6 different items. So you have 6 item slots only. When you need more cash or need to free up a slot, you can sell your equipped item for their full value and then buy and equip new ones. Okay, so that's interesting. Full value. There's a lot of games that do a build system like this where you build your character, build your hero, but a lot of them have like if you sell it back, you get like a percentage of the full value, like 75-80%. In some games, I think League of Legends does there's a small penalty for selling it right away. There's a little forgiveness if you don't leave like the shop, but in this game you can, after each round, you can sell and completely re-gear and retool, re-kit your entire hero. Powers are the transformative modifiers that grant unique passives, modifiers, or whole new abilities. Equipping the right powers together can create unique strategies that completely change how your hero is played. So like Reinhardt sending lava across the arena with his fire strike, or Kiriko being able to clone herself and leaving opponents seeing double. Powers do not cost you Stadium cash to equip, but once you equip a power, that one cannot be removed, so plan carefully. So again, items are 6 item slots and 3 different rarities you can buy and sell in between each rounds, but powers are permanent. You can see your powers on the top left of the UI in the armory shop at the beginning of each round there, and then you have your powers or your items on your screen there. And then on the bottom left, you can actually see the stats and the modifiers that you're getting for your hero in a little like visual infographic style. So if you don't know which items or powers to pick at first, the game will suggest 2 different example builds for your hero. These will include recommended items and powers that focus on a unique strategy or key part of your hero's gameplay kit. You can follow these or use them as guides as you start coming up with your own innovative builds. We'll be detailing more on items and powers as well as key strategies for planning your hero build in an upcoming blog. Okay, so this is the coolest part about Stadium, because as a content creator, this allows me to create some endless amounts of content. I can be trying people's random ass like super speedy Mei build or the snowball tank Mei build or like flying Reinhardt builds. Like you guys can come up with like a build relative to how much money or Stadium cash it requires. Like certain builds cost a certain amount in different stages of the game, like 1 build for every hero or like 5 builds for each hero with different kinds of play styles. The 2 recommended ones from Blizzard may not be for you, but they're good to kind of like learn the game. But I think if you guys come up with some crazy builds, definitely send them to me. I think I'll try to do a weekly series where like I try wacky builds from people and just see how that goes. And I think this game is unlocking like a huge whole new potential for Overwatch content. All right, raking in the Stadium cash. At the start of every game, you begin with 3,500 Stadium cash, and you'll earn more as you progress through the match. The better your performance, the more Stadium cash you will earn. If you find that your team is falling behind, there are bounties that can appear for opponents who are threats to your team, and eliminating a bounty target will grant you a portion of that bounty based on how much you contributed to the elimination of that opponent. The more Stadium cash you have, the more versatile your selection of items will be. Battle in the arenas around the world. So Stadium will offer 9 different maps using Control, Push, or Clash. Okay, so that icon before was Clash. Core game modes, but with special rules in each. Some maps will be familiar destinations, while others will be brand new arenas to brawl in, and over time, more maps and game modes will be added to Stadium, keeping how and where you play fresh. So here are the current Stadium maps. For Push, we have Colosseo. We have, what is that? Is that Paris? That's Paris. Oh, I did play on this before. And then the third one might be the new one exclusively for Stadium. In this picture here, Control, that's Ilios. We have Nepal, that's Busan. That one is the actual Colosseum. That is another Italy map. It actually feels like you're fighting in a Colosseum. I remember playing that in the playtest a few months ago. And then for Clash, you have Hanaoka and Throne of Anubis, but it's going to be slightly revamped. For Clash, they will use 3 objective points instead of 5 and will play until a team wins 2 of those 3 objective points. Control will only play 1 round and the capture progress is faster. And for Push, they'll be played on new and modified maps on a smaller scale with about half of the distance to push your barricade in comparison to the full game mode. A whole new perspective. Stadium is a complex game mode, and you'll need to be able to know what is going on around you. There may be times when lava will spray across walkways, or multiple biotic orbs will fly across the arena. That is definitely a Moira build. It's like multi-orb. Or a giant death ray from orbit will come crashing down on you from behind. I assume that's probably Juno's modified ultimate. This is why Stadium by default uses a third-person perspective as you play. You will have the ability to tune and adjust your viewing experience in the new Stadium settings in your game options. So again, options, game options, and adjusting your field of view and using a special UI to show when you are reloading or when your line of sight is blocked and more. Or if you prefer, you can always switch back to the traditional first-person view. All right, next section, climbing the ranks. So Stadium uses its own unique competitive ranking system separate from competitive play. Due to the addition of new heroes, abilities, powers, and balance changes at the start of every season, ranks will be reset with everyone starting at the bottom of the rookie league. You will climb up to higher divisions and leagues as you win games of Stadium. Each league will be more difficult as the risk of losing progress increases. So, new ranking system. Look at this. Stadium will feature unique and exclusive rewards from competitive play, including all new epic skins for the select heroes every season by climbing to the elite rank for each role. You'll also earn competitive points to unlock weapon variants. We're gone with the whole bronze, silver, gold, diamond thing. This is going to be called Rookie, Novice, Contender, Elite. They say if you do hit Elite, you will get a new skin. So this is probably assuming gold, platinum level. And then it goes to Pro, All-Star, and then Legend. Honestly, that Contender symbol kind of looks like the Warcraft thing, doesn't it? No? Just me? All right. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think they needed to complicate it by making new ones, but I guess it's the Stadium, the Colosseum, so they changed it up just a little bit. Also, I looked at it again and like I realized it literally is bronze, silver, gold, Plat, Diamond, Master, Grandmaster in disguise, right? Based on the color of the emblems. They're using the old emblem behind it. I can't believe I had to look at it again to figure that out. All right. To celebrate the launch of Stadium in Season 16, compete in the inaugural season to earn these exclusive All-Star Juno Epic skin when you reach the All-Star League in any role. Okay, so Elite for a specific hero skin, and if you reach All-Star League in any role, you will get the All-Star Juno Epic skin. There's even more to learn about Stadium's rank mode, and we'll cover that in a future blog later this week. But until then, shoot for the stars and prove you're the ultimate competitor in Stadium. All right, the competition's about to begin. Can't wait to see you in Stadium. Check back tomorrow for an update on how it's developed since we first announced it during the Overwatch 2 Spotlight, thanks to the great feedback and learnings we gained from recent closed alpha playtests. Until then, start making your game plan with your friends. We'll see you in the Stadium on April 22nd or on my stream today, twitch.tv/KarQ. I'll be there. Bye.